Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Budget Bachelor Bill here with your daily doses of pandemic positivity. These videos, as always, are uh, dedicated to enlightening you, informing you, hopefully amusing you with happy things in your day, things for your budget, and things to get you up and moving. You got 24 hours a day, minus 6 to 8 hours of sleep. So I'm going to give you some details on hopefully how you can save with your budget, how you can save with your time. It's going to take effort, it's going to take self-discipline as always, but here we go for today. As always, colors and happy surroundings are very important. You'll see that this is always consistent in my videos, and I go into some detail on some personal happy surroundings. You have to find something in your day that does keep you happy. It'll trigger some memories, it'll trigger some friendships, maybe some family events, some family history that's very positive. That's the idea here. It's very simple, very subtle, but it's also very helpful. So that's what I'm hoping with the surroundings you can do each day. So the important thing is, of course, and I mentioned this before, you'll see it repeated through the videos, is get yourself up and moving. And in order to do that, to start your day, I always recommend putting your device, your clock, whatever you hit to get you out of bed, away from you, like to where you physically, no matter how laborious it is, get up and move that device. So you get up and move to touch that device so you don't hit snooze 10, 20, 30 times. And you actually get up and do something and make your life productive, because productivity is going to equal happiness. You'll find a lot of the themes with happiness, budget, and information are intertwined in these. So my hope is just that you grab some element of each video that you find helpful, that you didn't already have with your own individual resourcefulness day to day, or your creativity, and you go, yeah, that's a great idea. So I've practiced these for many, many years. My background is sales. I started with phone sales inside, did outside sales, and then I moved more into the hospitality area and even security with a very large city with a lot of people, a lot of diverse backgrounds, sizes, genders, I mean, name it. So I've tried to practice being helpful my entire life. It's just in my being and my soul. My upbringing with my education and my existing friends. So some of them long-standing, met through work, met through school, met through just life experiences like pretty much everybody else out there. So at any rate, so let's go with some items that are consistent, and you'll see consistent themes in these videos. Movies keep me happy. Hopefully they keep you happy. People watch movies, or they used to. Now they'll stream them with all the different devices out there and the options. But this guy is very good for a pandemic. See if you can recognize this. This is a antenna car topper, a car antenna topper, however you say it, that I found on one of those sites where you type in, the sites where you purchase things. This movie just struck me as something applicable to a pandemic that I could point out to you. We're all cast away and so isolated like never before in our lives from our family, from our friends. Of course, it is opening up, which is great, and moving that direction, which is very helpful. But it's still not the same, and we've got a lot of interaction catching up to do. But this is a movie I recommend you go to the search engine, you search Wilson with an exclamation point, and it should pop up right away, because it's just a terrific movie to watch that's applicable, and it's about being creative and resourceful and maintaining your marbles upstairs for a very long period of time, a lot longer than what this pandemic's been. So, but it's going to give you some enlightening ideas on isolation, on friendship, on what the true meaning of your life is, and reevaluating it the way we've all kind of done in this pandemic. So at any rate, that's one thing personally. And again, I'm not setting an agenda for you to do the exact same thing, but just giving you some ideas. And I want you to personalize everything that I say and incorporate it into your own life. So that's a happiness element. I carry this with me, especially if I'm alone, in my pocket. It's nice and small. I found it. Wilson. He goes a little overboard in the movie with his emotion, I got to tell you. But you can decide whether he does or not. I think he does. All right, so another thing I found, and this is real fun, and this is, again, these are going to be echoed maybe repeatedly a few times in the videos, but they're repetitious because they're meaningful. So you're going to find some repetition in the videos because these things are meaningful. Here we go. I'm just a bill. See that? This is from a series in the 70s, I believe it was, maybe the 80s, called Schoolhouse Rock. And I'm Just a Bill is one of the themes of it, as well as a bunch of other themes. They're actually very educational, whether you're homeschooled or whether your child is in a brick and mortar school now. But to show these videos, I think is very informative. Some of the history in it you might not agree with, some of it you will. But bottom line, it's fun and it is educational, and it does have some of the fundamental parts of foundations of this country without having all the politics involved in it. It's just meant for fun, and it wasn't meant to, kind of permeate your brain with politics the way kind of the world is right now. So there you go. So it's just a bill. You're out of bed. You got your happy things, which I pointed out a couple today. Here's a real simple one for your health. Find some kind of energy drink or coffee that you enjoy, but first coffee. Look at this motto. Yeah, pretty much, but first coffee. When you get out of bed and you have turned off that device, coffee is a good thing, but you might like energy drinks, you might like orange juice, you might like high C, something with a lot of vitamin C. Great items out there that you can easily purchase at a supermarket and put in your refrigerator to get you going in the morning before your priorities. Make a to-do list. I always say that. I can't emphasize that enough, and fulfill it. Don't make it too overwhelming, maybe 5-10 things a day, and prioritize them. I mean, you're going to know which is most important, which is more urgent, and which ones can wait a little bit longer. So you got your out of bed, you got your coffee, you got your Wilson, or whatever, I don't know, maybe a stuffed animal makes you happy, a pet, something like that. But this is designed for a single person primarily. Sure, you can isolate and find some things, but this is day-to-day living for the single person who might not have a pet or immediate family or immediate friends around. That's going to be the most applicable for these videos. And again, there's going to be common themes if you watch multiple videos of mine. And each mood, I'm going to start mentioning which day of the week it is, because each day has a specific mood. And today is Tuesday. So what's the mood on Tuesday? It's not Monday, so you're like, okay, well, still got 4 days of the week or 5 days of the week before the weekend gets. And you kind of look at the weather, or you read the news. I always look at the weather for sure, because brightness and happiness and colors are a big part of mood sets. So hence these themes of these videos, there's going to be a lot of overlap that way. So, okay, I'm going to mention one other thing here in this video for Tuesday. These are a simple health plan. I mean, we have degrees of what co-pays we're going to pay through our medical plan and what medicines we take. I've got some physical limitations myself, which I won't go into. Just wear and tear from physical jobs. That's all I'll say about that, and especially the last 5-10 years. But your one-a-days. Go find a one-a-day or the equivalent something. It's always got a blue if it's a man. If you're a lady, it'll be like pink or red. And just these have so many vitamins in it. It's just such a good idea to ward off even if it's just psychological more than the actual healthfulness of it. It isn't psychological because there's vitamins here. It's going to balance out your system, and I always recommend it with whatever you eat or drink out your door. So these are one a day or the generic equivalent or whatever has the same vitamins. I mean, they're basically going to have like knockoffs at Walmart or the dollar stores out there. But it's important to get the one a day and read the ingredients. It's got a bunch of vitamins on the back. The generic ones might just have 1 or 2 vitamins. This has the A to Z, so that's very important that you pay attention to that. But these are like $3 or $4, and there's 60 or 90 tablets, so you're looking at that lasting a month, month and a half. I don't know. It's just been important to me for a kind of a thrifty guy's health plan. So anyway, that's the information content for this particular video. Please like my videos if you found any element helpful, amusing, or entertaining. The idea here is I'm getting the spiffy for the audience here. Grooming is important to me. It has to do with my roles in life and sales and hospitality, security. It's very important presentation. I mean, you'll look better, you'll feel better, and people will respond to you differently. So that's up to you. I mean, if you're different professions and different lifestyles, I'm not forcing anything on anybody. The point is just find some element in each of these that you can take away that maybe you didn't think of before, that's going to be helpful with your day-to-day. So signing off today, Budget Bachelor Bill. Enjoy your day, make it a great day, and best to you today until the next video. Thank you so much.